Hello, this is How To, and today we're going to do a presentation on designing teams for emerging talent challenges. Today um, people and technology are constantly changing. You have people who use the saxophone, telephone, Terminator. Our industry is constantly progressing and changing. Hi, I'm a user information interaction product designer architect. A new design problem emerges, and one that requires us to focus inward. Oh, what would happen if we looked at how we structure our teams and design processes as IAs, designers, and researchers? That's a good question. But we'll realize that observation is our greatest ally. So we need to think about what do we want to communicate? What do we want to build? And what do we want to scale? It's also important to think about team structures. We have this Death Star, which is a very critical, which required a lot of teamwork to design. If you did the Death Star would not exist if there wasn't team structures. We had to build a framework for the teams to thrive. So, how do we structure our teams and processes to be resilient? Well, what we should do is we should set up our teams so that our team members can work within their competencies and grow as needed. This is pretty much common sense. And we should set the teams up so they can work across projects fluidly. We should set up clear roles and establish understood and agreed upon expectations. This too is very obvious for the most part. And now we get into the design process of designing teams for emerging challenges. Processes should be set up to support the team and those the team works with. Our process should be able to change and scale with team, organization, and project needs. That's a pretty good thought process right there. And we also need to consider the team culture. We need to build an environment where team members are free to be themselves and build an environment where the team feels comfortable voicing their opinions, where they also feel supported as well. Thank you. Oh yeah, and that he made a book called Discussing Design, which is very important. I highly recommend you read it. And yes.